Hey everybody, it's Anna. Welcome back to my art channel and thank you so much for stopping by. I have a fun little upcycling craft project that I'm going to show you today. So a couple months I was doing some cleaning in my house, organizing, and I had this tray. This used to hold stamps, rubber stamps for my daughter. It was a dinosaur set from Melissa and Doug, and I was kind of reorganizing the stamps and I didn't need this tray anymore. But it was a nice wooden tray and I thought, let me do something with that. But of course it was in the middle of winter and I couldn't spray paint. But we've had a couple of warm days this week. So yesterday I was out spray painting because I had this lovely aqua spray paint and I thought, great, I'll just make them a nice turquoise tray. And in the middle of spraying it, I thought, with just a little bit of extra work, I could make something that looks really, really nice. Because I also have this sort of chalk spray paint in a navy blue, which is a beautiful color. And I also had a can of gold spray paint, which I'm not going to use, but I'm going to use gold brushed on. And so my idea here is to take this old stamp holding box and turn it into a beautiful jewelry or hair thing tray for my daughters. So I've already started with the turquoise color. I've done I sprayed a coat on the top and then I sprayed a coat on the bottom, which doesn't look great because I couldn't get the whole label off. Anyway, that's covered. And then I did another coat on the top because the insides here were pretty stained from the ink from the stamps that had been in them. But that looks great now. So my plan for this is I want to keep the floor turquoise and the outer edges turquoise. But the inner edges here, those are going to be this beautiful navy blue. And then the very top face, I'm going to paint with gold. So it's going to be like a gilt edge. And I think that's going to look really cool. So the way I do that, because I started with the turquoise, now I'm going to use some painter's tape and I'm going to put tape down in the inside of all of these areas so that then I can spray paint with this and not get it on them. All right, let's go ahead and start. Okay, so it's going to be just a little bit tricky to get it perfectly into the corners, but I think with a little bit of focus we can do it. I want it to be about that long. When you're taping corners like this, each piece of tape does not have to line up perfectly in both corners, only one of them, because then you can come the other way and get the other corner. So I'm going to go for this top corner here. It's more difficult to show you than I thought. I'm trying to figure out how to get my hands in so that I can see it. There we go. I just had to see the first corner. Alright, so that corner's in, and then I'll lay it here along the edge. And I actually cut that a little too long. Whoops. So let me trim that. I'm pressing that down firmly so it'll make a nice clean seal, and then I'll just keep on putting tape down in these sections until it's all masked off. So I'm going to get my tape trimmed into a nice right angle, and then we'll put that down here in the corner and then get that pressed down. Once again, I cut it too long. How do I keep doing this? I think I'm underestimating the length of tape, but I'm overestimating it. You just want to make sure that you're starting with a nice right angle that can fit right into the corner from the start. Man, getting this first corner in is tricky. And the last little bit to get. Yay! I got a segment done. So it's just a little tricky to get it nice and clean all into the corners, but not too hard. So now I'm going to do the other 4 inside sections. These last two sections are a little bit wider, so I'm going to use a combination of blue tape and frog tape. Well, that was a little bit more time consuming than I thought it was going to be. Now I need to put tape on the outside edge, which I think this will be easier because it's almost exactly the width of my frog tape. It might be exactly. So I want the tape to come up to the edge of the wood. Yeah, that looks great. But I don't want it to stick out over the top because I'll be painting on that. I'm sorry if my head is getting in the way a lot as I'm like leaning over to do all this taping work, but I have to be able to see what I'm doing. Okay, this is all taped up, so let's head on outside and add the spray paint. Okay, so I have my Rustoleum Chalked Coastal Blue, and I'm going to spray it on these sides. Just checking to see if I got in all the corners. All right, I'll let that dry and then we'll do the next step. Okay, I'm back. The navy blue paint is dry to the touch. It is still the same day, so it's not fully 100% cured, but I think I'm ready to move on to the next step. Now you'll see I've got some of the turquoise here because I noticed on some of the edges the navy blue paint was wrinkling a little bit, like the layer underneath was not really well stuck on. And so I'm just using a palette knife to kind of scrape some of this top layer of paint off. And it's coming off really easily, which makes me think we don't need that layer there anyway because I'm going to paint gold on top of that. So I'm just going to clear off some of this sort of gummy paint that's underneath, and then we'll brush paint the gold. All right, the edges are all scraped, and so now it's time to paint the gold on, and I'm just going to use straight Blick Studio Acrylics Metallic Gold, and I didn't have a little like plastic palette handy, so I'm just going to put it on the underside of a paper cup. All right, and then I'm going to use a paintbrush and just paint it by hand. Now here along the outside, I do have tape on one side, but not on the inside, so I need to be careful as I do this, that I'm just painting on the top edge and it's not spilling down onto the sides. So based on how this is looking already, I can tell I'm going to need 2 coats of the gold paint because it's not entirely solid. I can still see the turquoise coming from underneath. So I'll do 1 coat, let it dry, and then do another coat on top. Got a little bit into the corner, so I'm just rubbing that out with a clean paintbrush. There we go. Time to move on to the outside edges. If I feel like the paint may have gone across the side, what I do is I just put my finger and run it along the side, sort of lifting up as I go. That way, any paint that's down along the edge is sort of pulled up and away. All right, so that's 1 coat done. I'm going to add at least 1 more coat of gold until it's a nice solid look. You don't need to watch that, it'll be boring. So let me come back when this is all ready for us to pull up the tape. All right, I put the second layer of gold on and it is dry, so it's time to pull up the tape and see how it all looks. I'm going to start with the edges because that's going to be the easiest. Very nice. That's cool, huh? Already, even without seeing the turquoise in the bottom, it looks cool with the dark inside and the gold and the turquoise. So now let's pull up the tape from underneath and see the full 3-color look. Oh, that's cool. So some of the edges are not exactly perfect, where my tape line didn't go exactly to the edge, but it's very, very close. So cool, look at that. That just looks really, really nice, really stylish. I cannot wait to show this to the girls. So the texture on my gold here, because I was brush painting it, and because I was trying to be careful and I couldn't just like slather it on really thick, there is a bit of a texture to it. If I had rolled it, or if I had applied, you know, like 4 really thin layers instead of a couple of thick layers, it would have ended up looking a little bit better, but the girls won't care. That is super cool. Let me give you a close-up. All right, look at that. So you see what I mean about the gold texture? It's not even. You can tell that I brushed that on and just kind of slathered it. But the texture that was spray painted, it's really smooth. So that's nice. And I do really like the edge on the top. I think it was worth it to do that. So very cool. It was definitely some work to do the taping on the inside, but I love the two-tone inside of the turquoise and the dark blue. So I think it was worth that effort for sure, and the girls will love the gold on there. Thank you all for joining me for this quick little upcycling craft video. I hope it's inspired you to try something creative with something that you might find at your house or at a yard sale. Who knows? I can't wait to see you all in the next video. Bye guys!